Folks, as I spoke about a few days ago, democracy is literally on the ballot. I've been making this case since I ran. You know, there are more than 300 Republican candidates for state, local, and federal office who are election deniers, who say that I did not win the election, even though the hundreds of attempts to challenge that have all failed, even in Republican courts. Well, Kathy's opponent is one of those election deniers. These deniers not only are trying to deny your right to vote, they're trying to deny your right to have your vote counted. No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. With these election deniers, there are only two outcomes for any election. Either they win or they were cheated. No, I'm serious. Think about it. But let me tell you something. You can't only love the country when you win. And folks, these are the same guys, many of them, who said what happened on January the 6th, 2 years ago, the people who are engaged in that were patriots. No, I mean, no, all kidding aside, you're all students history. Most of you are not old enough to have lived it very much, but you're students of it. Can you think of any other time since the Civil War where anybody says things like that, where it's happened, where violence is condoned? Look what happened. My friend Paul, anyway, I shouldn't even get in, I'll get going. But Nancy Pelosi's husband, look what the Republicans said. Some of them making fun of it or making excuses. There's never been a time in my career when we've glorified violence based on a political basis. Let me close with this. Today, as I said earlier, we faced one of those inflection points. One of those moments that not only comes around every 3, 4, 5 generations. We all know it in our bones that our democracy is at risk. Latest polls say 76% of American people worry about maintaining our democracy. And we know that this is your generation's moment to defend it, to preserve it, to choose it. And I want you to know, we'll meet this moment. Remember, the power of America lies where it always does, with you. That's not hyperbole. With you, the vote. And the reason everybody keeps asking me why I'm so optimistic. And I'm not joking. I've been saying this for a year because of you. And I'm being deadly earnest. You're the best educated. You're the least prejudiced. You're the most engaged. You're the most involved generation in American history. And you look at all the polling data. If you all show up and vote, democracy is sustained. Not a joke. This is not hyperbole for the second time. Not a joke.